Hello and welcome to Adventures in TV Land. For today's adventure, I've come to Fort Leavenworth in Fort Leavenworth, Kansas to see the Frontier Army Museum here. So let's go check it out. Alright, there's a historical marker here, Kansas historical marker about Fort Leavenworth, talking about how it was established in 1827, and it is the oldest continuously operating army post west of the Missouri River. This fort furnished the troops and supplies for military operations as far away as the Pacific coast. This is where troops came to protect people along the Santa Fe Trail as well as along the Oregon and California trails. William Tecumseh Sherman established a school here that involved in the Command and General Staff College, the highest ranked school in the Army educational system. One of the students, the most notable student to graduate in 1926 was Dwight D. Eisenhower. There's the historical marker designating Fort Leavenworth as a registered National Historic Landmark. They call this a Parrott rifle. Kind of looks like a cannon to me. But this one here has been here since the Civil War. There are the hours of the museum and some rules and guidelines. Basically, it's open from Tuesdays through Saturdays, closed on Sundays, Mondays, and all federal holidays. No flash photography, no food or drink. Do not touch any of the artifacts. This mural here is called Keelboats on the Missouri, the founding of Fort Leavenworth. These items here belong to Colonel Henry Leavenworth, whom Fort Leavenworth is named after, and there's also a portrait of Colonel Leavenworth. The title of this mural is The Fork, the Oregon, and Santa Fe Trails. These are all items here that were discovered in archaeological digs around Fort Leavenworth. This is the post megaphone that was used from 1900 to 1915. Newspaper of the Fort Leavenworth Lamp. And the Shermanian was the newspaper of the Sherman Army Airfield here at Fort Leavenworth. Fort Leavenworth is historical for several reasons. It was the winter quarters for the 7th Calvary. The Buffalo Soldiers were organized here. This is also the temporary home of Chief Joseph and his Nez Perce tribe. Coffee has a very important place in the Army as well as at Fort Leavenworth. And this whole display is all about coffee here at the fort. Here are some leg irons and handcuffs. Here's a display that correlates the Spanish flu 1918 coronavirus epidemic in 2020. surveyor's compass and box. Now, the woman pictured in that image was Frances Leyland Clayton, who was also known as Jack Williams. She fought in the Civil War. Here, actually, that Abraham Lincoln himself rode in December of 1859. And this picture here, Abraham Lincoln drew a glass of beer from it when he was visiting here in 1859. This sleigh belonged to General George Armstrong Custer when he was stationed here from 1869 until 1871. There's a camera and a few items that were here that were used during the filming of the movie Dark Command, starring John Wayne. This is a wagon jack. Here we have a bullseye canteen from the Civil War. I was really impressed with that museum. Everything was really well displayed. It had a lot of interesting artifacts, a lot of history, all the stories, everything was well done, how it was illustrated, everything how it flowed. It was just a really cool museum. This is the first time I've visited a museum here in a military base, and very impressed. It's quite impressive. Well, this has been another adventure in TV land. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you disliked, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel for further content and ring that bell for email notifications. And if there's someplace that you would like to see me visit, or you have a suggestion about some future video you would like to see me do, leave a comment in the comments section. And if you've enjoyed this adventure or any of the adventures in TV land, you can help support this channel by going to either Buy Me a Coffee or Patreon and making a donation or becoming a member there, or you can hit the super like button down below here in this video. Thank you for watching. Until next time, that's a wrap.